Rock Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
You, hey, wait! I'm not carrying the school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Hey, okay. Hey. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Dear lovely listeners, you're welcome again to another episode of Rock Point 256, Uganda's most hilarious but educative drama. This week, we'll listen to episode 370. But let's first remind ourselves about what happened in Rock Point last week.
Kenneth goes to 7 Days Bar to invite Monday for the Baraza, the community meeting. Monday is irritated that the people of Rock Point had the audacity to ask for this kind of interface with leaders.
It seems like you have just come to my battle to upset me.
No, Chairman, that wasn't my intention.
Well, you did just that. I'm tired of hearing criticism from ungrateful people.
What the people are asking for is transparency, Chairman. And I find no harm in telling them who is responsible for what and what they are doing about it.
Now you are pretending that you know more.
I see no reason why you are afraid of meeting your own people.
Judith tells Peace that it is actually not that hard to get the information regarding the school's expenditure from the bursar.
Hello, Peace. Did you succeed in getting the information you're looking for?
I only found one sentence on the noteboard, and the headmaster told me that it was money from 6 months ago.
Oh, that's a good beginning.
But it didn't show how the money was used.
That happens.
But Judith, is it in order for expenditure not to be displayed?
It might be hard to display all the information because it's a lot.
Then how shall we know the breakdown?
The bursar has all this information, so you can go and check with him.
That is what the headmaster told me, Judith. And I thought that he was just getting rid of me.
Is it as simple as that? Did you check with the bursar?
I also thought it would be more complicated than that, Blessing. I checked the bursar's office, but he was out. I'll go back later.
And now, on Rock Point 256, episode 370.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
Joan, the little angel really loves her sleep.
Yes, she does. But that gives me time to do other things.
What's her name again?
She's called Samantha.
Oh, nice name. I really wanted to see her awake.
I'm sure she'll be up by the time you finish your tea.
Joan, you are such a good cook. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please help me with water for washing my hands.
Mzee, you have barely touched the katogo.
Pardon me, Joan. I'd just taken tea from home before I came here. But at least I tasted something.
Come on, Mzee. Eat like a man. Men do not leave food on their plate.
That is a myth. Who said that men do not get satisfied?
I feel bad when people do not finish my food.
Oh, you should not feel bad. I always eat your food both at home and in the restaurant. I do not have extra space in my stomach now.
It's all right.
Now I am going without seeing baby Samantha.
Hope you find her awake the next time you actually come around.
I hope so. I'll pass by on my way home. I hope she sleeps under a mosquito net always.
Yes, she does. But at times it can get very hot and she sweats so much.
Joan, You would rather let her sleep without clothes but keep her under a mosquito net. John.
Yes.
All of you should actually be sleeping under a net because it is the best way to prevent mosquitoes from biting you.
We started using the net as soon as I got one from the ANC visit. But John keeps persuading me to put it up when it gets too hot.
Mzee Isaac, can someone get malaria from just a few hours of not sleeping under a mosquito net?
John, you can never tell which mosquito bite will infect you with malaria. I almost lost my first child that way.
Really?
That incident is still fresh in my mind.
What happened?
It was the hot season. And you know, with me, the baby and Madame on our small bed, it was indeed hot.
So you threw off the mosquito net?
It wasn't the mosquito net first. It was the beddings.
That scenario sounds so familiar. Then?
Then the net had to be folded because the baby was crying all night long due to the heat.
I can imagine. Babies can get really irritating with their crying when irritable.
So when she was exposed, the result was serious malaria.
Children are really vulnerable to malaria.
That is true. You know, the immune system of babies is not as strong as that of adults. That is why they are so vulnerable. And you know, malaria can kill within a short time.
That is scary.
Yes, it is. That is why we encourage parents to take their children to the health center immediately they show any signs of malaria.
So how did you know your child had malaria?
The first danger sign we saw was convulsions.
Convulsions? Because of malaria?
Oh, yes. He stopped feeding and his temperature was so high, it could boil a kettle of water. And you can imagine, we had to wait till morning to access a health center.
Oh, no. That was a real scare.
I was so afraid. But with a crying mother and a convulsing baby, I needed to be strong. It was the longest night of my life.
I can imagine.
By the time we got to the health center, we were a bunch of frayed nerves. We had almost lost him.
That was terrible.
It was very serious, Joan. At that point, I didn't know malaria could be that bad.
John, have you heard? You're always lamenting about the heat.
John.
Okay, John and Joan. I have to go now. I have to meet someone before I go for the baraza.
Thank you for passing by. See you later.
Have you seen how you wanted to kill our baby?
Who said I wanted to kill the baby?
I always told you that we were advised to use the net, but you don't listen. Don't you remember what happened to Goretti and Kenneth's baby?
That was a very painful experience. I wouldn't forgive myself if we lost one of our children to malaria just because we wanted to get rid of heat.
Oh, baby Sammy has woken up. I'm coming, my angel.
What a surprise, Mr. Headmaster. What brings you to the microfinance at this time?
Well, I'm here to withdraw the final payment for the casual laborers of the pit latrine.
Ah, you mean they have already completed the construction?
You can't believe it, Judith. But they have finished, and it is a really good job.
Oh, coming from you, it must surely be a good job.
Oh, yes. I think those boys are not as bad as they have been portrayed to be in some circles.
In which circles, Headmaster?
Of course you know what I mean, Judith. Anyway, let me take the money and get back to school.
Meanwhile, some parents have been complaining about the school's expenditures not being displayed.
Is it?
In fact, I was thinking that we should have a meeting to discuss it.
There is no need for a whole meeting over just that.
Well, I think we need one because they actually think that you're stealing the money. Yes, they think that's the reason as to why you haven't displayed the expenditures.
Really?
You know how with all that's been going on in Rock Point, people are quick to conclude.
The local leaders have indeed done a good job of sowing seeds of suspicion into the minds of people.
So we need to nip this suspicion in the bud before it grows wings and flies out the window. I think we need to display these things.
You're right there. You see, parents have started taking a keen interest in school affairs, and I like it.
Oh, but for me, it puts me on tenterhooks.
Why?
I fear the inquisitiveness and constant questioning may turn into something else.
You should let them ask. It will help them understand that the capitation grant is just a drop in the bucket. In fact, they'll be more willing to support the school when we request them to.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this meeting. I would like to call it a baraza. Thank you for honoring the invite. With the youth of Rock Point, we support from all of you decided to have a baraza today to allow us interface with our leaders. Over the year, we have seen different things happen in Rock Point.
Average!
We have had so many people asking us about occurrences as the leaders. And today, we have our Honorable MP Maria here. We also have our LC3 Chairman, Honorable Mande, the District Engineer, the Cow, and many more. They are here to answer our questions. Before we get started, let's have some rules. We shall put our hands up to ask questions. Let's be brief, get straight to the point, and then the concerned leader will answer our questions. I now welcome questions.
But Kenneth, I'm the chairman. I should say something before we proceed.
Make it short, chairman.
I want to thank you all for honoring my invitation to this baraza. I organized it because...
Did you say you organized this baraza, chairman?
Oh, Fano, please, let him finish. Whoever organized it is not important.
Finish what when he wants to take credit where it's not due to him? We shall not tolerate that kind of arrogance.
Calm down, people. We need to stay calm if we are going to achieve our objectives for the day.
But he shouldn't take credit for what he hasn't done.
Can we all let the chairman finish?
Thank you, Honorable Kenneth. I want to ask that you all stay away from Ophono's kind of hooliganism. It will not...
Chairman Mande, please, kindly get straight to the point.
All right. Well, I'm honored to see all of you. I have never seen such a huge gathering in Rock Point. So, I would like to take this opportunity to state my achievements in the last 3 years.
What achievements are you talking about here? Is it running down Rock Point?
Vincent, maybe he's talking about the business empires he has built.
I am glad to inform you that we now have a modern latrine in the market.
In 3 years? Just one pit latrine? Are you kidding me?
And remember, Vincent, that was after traders closed Mama Irene's shop and threatened to close his businesses as well.
Oh, Fano, and you click over there. I am in charge here and I get to decide who speaks.
As you can see, Kenneth, this seems to be a meeting of hooligans and fools.
Yeah, is that what you think? Well, these hooligans and fools are going to throw you out of office soon.
Says who? 2016 is still some time away.
Wait and see.
I'm tired of the animosity between you two. Stop it!
Ofano, why do you speak to elders like that?
This is a voter-leader interaction. I would not look up to you, Mande, as an elder ever. You have done nothing to earn my respect.
Let me have that microphone, Kenneth. Let me help you. This meeting is clearly going off track. People of Rock Point, we need to save time. Don't you want answers?
Yes!
Well, to get them, we need to be patient and quiet that we may hear the questions and the respective answer. It's the reason we are here, isn't it?
Yes! But Honorable Maria, the chairman should not give his speech.
Okay, Chairman Mande, please take your seat. Let's go straight to the questions. In fact, instead of the questions and the answer like Honorable Kenneth suggested, let's have all the questions first and then we shall get all the answers at once.
Here. I have a quick question, Honorable Maria.
Yes, young man.
Thank you, Honorable Maria. I'm called Steve.
We do not know who does what, so we do not know who to address these questions to.
It's okay. The responsible person will answer it. Everyone is here. The district engineer, the cow, the LC5, Monday, the LC3, all of them.
Thank you, Honorable.
Are we clear now?
Yes!
All right then, bring on those questions. Be brief, please. Steve again?
Thank you, Honorable. My concern is the bridge. It killed one of us, Charles. And the traders lost their merchandise the other day. When what?
Steve, please. A short question that is straight to the point.
Okay. Who is responsible for the bridge? And why hasn't it been worked on for this long? We are running out of business here because...
Point noted, Steve. Next. Ofono. Okay, but be brief. No insults, abusive language, or name calling. Just the question.
Thank you, Honorable Maria. We the youth do not have jobs. And we do not know who is responsible for our situation.
That is noted. Next.
I haven't finished, Honorable Maria.
Okay, but very, very briefly. We need to give others a chance to speak too.
Thank you. Some of us have tried to create jobs to deal with the unemployment. But my washing bay was transferred to a remote area where there is barely a road. And Brazio's video hall was demolished. Question is, who is responsible for such decisions?
But I compensated Blasio.
But that was after we threatened to report the matter to police.
Blasio's issue was sorted, so it shouldn't come up. And I will look into your washing bay issue.
Chairman, please. You will get time to speak. Questions first.
See? Must we first embarrass you before you do something positive?
And Ofono, your turn is over. Can I have someone else? Yes, Mama JB.
It's the bridge.
That has already been mentioned.
I want to add to what Steve said.
No, Mama JB. I want someone who has a different issue. We won't stay here all day.
Okay. It's about business in Rock Point.
But Mama JB. Okay. Very briefly, please.
Do you know, Honorable, that we are running out of business in Rock Point?
Why?
It's because you live in Kampala and you are not interested in our problem.
I would say that's not true. I wouldn't have come if I wasn't interested.
Anyway, we can no longer get customers from Debe and other areas. Some traders are stuck with merchandise from last year. The fresh food just get rotten on the stores.
Why?
The bridge. Why doesn't it get worked on?
Okay, I get it, Mama JB. Thank you. Next. But Mama Irene, you're one of the leaders who should be answering some of these questions.
I would like to summarize all of the issues for you, Honorable.
Is it? Is that okay with everyone?
Yes.
Okay then. Mama Irene, the floor is yours.
The roads are impassable. I do not know whether you do not feel them because of your four-wheel drive.
No insults, please.
Okay. The roads are impassable. The bridge has broken down. The boreholes broke down, so we have a water crisis. There is mass unemployment, declining business, the dysentery outbreak, threats from Monday.
Yes, Monday is the problem here. Monday should go.
Okay. Points noted.
Monday should go.
Let's all calm down.
Monday should go. Monday should go. Monday should go.
One, two, three, start.
Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee. But what does thee mean, Dad? May God uphold thee?
Thee means you. It means may God uphold you.
Why don't we just say may God uphold you then?
That is how the writer of the national anthem preferred to leave it.
But I don't understand. Why should we use a word that is hard like thee instead of you?
I know, and I'm happy that you're starting to ask such insightful questions.
So, can I sing you instead of thee?
No, you can't. For now, sing thee until after the competition, because that is what the judges will base on. Then we can talk some more about it, okay?
Okay, Dad. Oh, Uganda, may God uphold thee.
Wait. Oh my God. Time can fly. I really need to run.
Dad.
I will listen to you sing the whole anthem tomorrow.
At least let me finish this stanza.
To be sincere, Joy, I will make it up to you tomorrow. I have something urgent to attend to.
Something more urgent than me?
Come on, Joy. You know you're the first priority in my life. You're the reason I wake up every morning and I go to that lake, however dangerous the waves. I want to secure your future. I want to make sure you are well provided for. I can kill for you.
Oh, Dad.
And I mean that. When I say that, I will make it up to you. I seriously mean that. So, tomorrow, you can sing till you drop. For now, go finish the chores your mother assigned you.
Oh, so you two have finished rehearsing?
Not really. We'll continue tomorrow. Oh, but Joy has turned into such a brilliant child, Blessing.
Shh, talk softly. I don't want her to hear. I fear that she will get puffed up with all your compliments.
No, Blessing, she needs it. We need to undo all that fear that came from the embarrassment she got from making mistakes. Then later, we can start checking her if she starts to get out of hand.
You're so brilliant, Steve. I can see you have really thought through this already.
It is you who made me start taking my children seriously. After all, I'm investing heavily in them already. So I literally think through everything that concerns them.
I'm impressed.
So, I was still telling you about Joy. She was taking me on over why the word thee was used in the anthem instead of you.
That is interesting. But you know, I'm a little apprehensive.
Over what now?
You know how we were embarrassed the other time.
Oh, Blessing. Things have changed. Joy is much better.
I can clearly see that. But I can't help fearing that she might make the same mistake again. In fact, I feel like not attending that concert.
Not that I'm absolutely sure, but she knows her lines by heart. She's confident. She'll not let us down. Come on. You were the optimistic one, remember?
You can repeat that to me the whole night because I really need to deal with this fear.
I don't have the whole night, darling. Maybe when I'm back. I need to run.
Run? To where?
You know, we are meeting the MP.
Over what?
Something just came up and we need to see her.
Can't it wait till morning? It's getting dark. I'm really worried for you after the rowdy community meeting.
It can't. Someone might sabotage it if we don't do it right away.
Someone like who? You're scaring me.
It's not that dangerous, if that is how I sounded.
Then tell me about it.
I really need to go now. Just know that I'm going with Ofono and our other friends to see the MP.
But must you do it at night?
I really need to run. I will tell you more when I am back.
Please take care.
I will.
So what is this, Ofono?
Financial reports for the last 3 financial years.
Really?
Just look at the government stamp. It is the one.
But Steve, where did you people get this from?
Please, do not get into that, Honorable. What matters is that it is real.
No. I first want to hear how you young people got it.
We do not want to disclose our source. We gave him our word.
Never mind. I'll not give you away.
We can't be sure about that, Honorable Maria.
But Sandra...
We know you are Monday's friend.
I'm sorry, but when it comes to work, I mean business. This is my career we are talking about, and I'll not compromise it because of Monday. He's my friend, but if he's not doing as expected, then the friendship is no more. I just want to be sure that you people have not concocted these documents.
Why would we do that?
It could be anything. Revenge, to embarrass him, because you want his position, anything really.
I'm sorry, but it's none of those reasons.
Then you need to tell me how you got these documents.
We must have your word first.
I swear upon my beloved late mother's grave, I will not give away your source.
Please, Honorable, that man needs his job. He cried while giving those documents to us because it means his family's survival.
Take my word, Ofono.
Okay. We persuaded the office cleaner of the sub-county chiefs.
Why did you do that, Ofono?
Because we needed to be sure about what the chairman was telling us.
Are you sure now that you have come with it in the night?
Yes, and it's the reason we are here.
I'm listening.
The reports you have with you implicate Mandy.
Are you very sure, Steve?
Of course I am.
I'm listening.
Those reports show that Monday has been receiving money from central government for activities which include repairing the bridge for the last 3 financial years. But there's nothing to show for those funds.
Honorable MP, just look and see. Especially look at Monday's bank statement. Every thief has 40 days, they say. And I believe the chairman's day has arrived. You will notice that copies of his business accounts are also there.
Yes, and they show that he has been receiving chunks of money on his account from the sub-county account.
What? I can't believe my eyes. Where has this man been putting all this money on top of what I've been giving him?
See?
I can't believe this. This man is a thief. A cold-blooded thief.
Just flip the next page and see.
Oh my God. Why did I ever trust this man? God!
Rock Point 256. Rock Point 256. Come with me to Rock Point.
Oh my goodness! Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I can assure you that Monday is not surviving this.
Oh my, this episode was fiery. The Baraza. I hope all our listeners know that a Baraza is a community meeting with the locals fearlessly asking questions. But I've always wondered where Ofono gets his fearlessness from.
Oh, sometimes you admire it, and sometimes it is scary. It borders on rudeness. Do you think that youths can speak like this to leaders and elders at that?
Honestly, I think he has a point. A very strong point at that. But I also agree with you that he should probably tone down his language.
Yeah.
You know, you can ask the same thing in a tamer manner. But then again, the people of Rock Point are fed up. Totally fed up. Like what we saw at the Baraza. Did you hear them chanting slogans at Monday? Well, that is what happens when you push people to the wall. They'll erupt in your face to get you out of the way. So maybe we shouldn't blame Ofono that much.
And since we can now see some fruits from his pivotal role of speaking out, maybe the end justifies the means in this case.
Poor Monday. He'll have to leave an office that he's been struggling to cling to for so long.
Poor? Why do you call him poor? He's just reaping what he sowed. You cannot sow maize and then expect to reap pineapples, can you? If Monday is impeached, really it will be his doing. It is the work of his hands. In fact, all leaders out there that are misappropriating public money should learn from Monday that somehow they will be found out. Some of this information usually comes out, and then you'll have to deal with the embarrassment of being referred to as a thief, like the MP was calling him.
But do you know that these people are actually thieves?
They are.
You know, we kind of make the vice seem a little less gross when we call it misappropriation.
Yeah.
Because misappropriation can mean that instead of building the bridge first, you decided to build a health center. It happens, but some of these cases are outright theft.
In fact, one of our listeners by the names of Chimbugwe Joseph wrote on our Facebook wall saying that people should stage strikes, riots and demonstrations in order to show the leaders of Rock Point that the people they lead need to be served even before they reach that point.
Thank you, Joseph. Meanwhile, what do you think about what Blessing said to Stephen about joy?
And what did Blessing tell him?
Don't you remember that part when Blessing told Steve that he should not overly compliment Joy because she can get puffed up with too much praise?
Oh, yes, I do remember.
Good. So, do you think that children get spoiled when they are praised a lot?
I would think that as long as a child is doing their best, they should be commended for each of their efforts. So, praise can never be too much. If you will criticize every small thing someone does, you should equally praise them for each small thing they get right.
And being humans, we all make mistakes. And that is what one of our listeners liked about episode 367. He says, Teacher Pamela acted so well in 367 when she told the learners that everyone makes a mistake. Thank you so much. That was Kawesi Amos from Mpiji.
Thank you, listener, for tuning in. Let's all continue listening to Rock Point 256. And if you have questions or need counseling or information concerning youth participation in politics, parents' involvement in the education of their children, HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, violence, or any other health issues, please call our hotline on telephone number 0800 200 600 or visit a health facility, local leader, or school near you.
And you know what? We are dying to hear from you. Share those stories. Tell us how you feel about your favorite character in Rock Point. Feel free to send us a letter to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala, or send us an SMS on telephone number 0776 256 256, or you can drop a letter at this radio station.
If you missed any part or episode of Rockpoint 256, visit our YouTube page and type in Rockpoint 256. You'll be able to listen to all the episodes. Don't forget to leave a comment for us. Your comments help us make Rockpoint 256 rock.
If you are listening and haven't joined our Facebook or Twitter pages, visit us and like the page. It means a lot to us if you leave a comment or message. Alternatively, you can send us an email at rockpoint@cdfuu.co.ug.
Remember to tune in next week, same station, same time for another exciting episode of
Rockpoint 256. Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, and made possible with support from the Democratic Governance Facility.
New Heights, with clearance from Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID.
And from Twaweza, Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. And this means change is me, it's you, it's us.
Hey, someone is exposing your unborn child to HIV. Someone is possibly going to pass the virus on to your baby. This is someone you know. Someone close to your unborn child and closer to you. This person could be you.
If you are not tested for HIV, you are putting your unborn child at risk. The moment you get pregnant, go together as a couple for HIV testing and ARV treatment if positive. Attend antenatal care and plan to give birth in a health facility to guarantee that your child is born HIV negative and lives the good life. This message is brought to you by Ministry of Health with support from USAID. A good life starts with good health.
Rockpoint 256.